back from the Premier League Predictor here at the Royal Oak Pub in New Malden. Now you're probably wondering why we're in a different area, just because we thought we'd check out the function room. I'll play the video now so you can see what it's like. You can hire it out anytime. It's a brilliant venue. So this is the backdrop of the function room, so which we're sat in today. Obviously it's got good lighting. Right, so let's quickly go on to Game Week 14 results. Now there's a couple of crazy games, as most of you now know. Leeds-Bournemouth finished 4-3 after Leeds were down 3-1. Brilliant comeback by Leeds. They're really starting to, I don't know, just grind out results under Jesse Marsh. The fans are behind them. They're doing bits, which is good to see. Man City beat Fulham, last minute Haaland penalty. Who else? A bit debatable about the penalty, a bit soft. Fulham a bit hard done by in that one. Nottingham Forest also scored late to draw with Brentford. So Brentford probably feel like they were hard done by. Wolves versus Brighton, another cracking game. That finished 3-2 to Brighton. A lot of these games we probably weren't expecting that many goals. We've got loads of goals. Again, another surprise result. Leicester beat Everton 2-0. Quite comfortable at the end. Yuri Tielemans scored an absolute banger of a goal. If you haven't seen it, go watch it now. Honestly, it's probably goal of the month, if not goal of the season. So Arsenal edged out Chelsea 1-0 at the Bridge. Another surprise result. Villa beat Man United 3-1 at Villa in Unai Emery's first game, which was brilliant for them. Newcastle kept their unbeaten streak going, winning again, this time at Southampton. And obviously since then Ralph Hassenhuttl has been sacked. We will come on to that with my guest in a short while. West Ham Palace beat West Ham 2-1 at West Ham. Palace, I think, I haven't had an away win since April, so it's been a long time coming for them. And the final games, Spurs-Liverpool ended up being 2-1 to Liverpool. Mo Salah with 2 goals. Probably were lucky to get a win in the end. Spurs came back strong in the second half, but Spurs just haven't been showing up in the first half of their most recent games. Not sure what's going on, but ultimately they ended up losing that game. As you can see, not great score-wise. Rob did actually get a spot-on result with the Man City Fulham game, but we both ended on a minus score, -5 for Rob, and -9 for me. So let's move on with our guests this week. We have Finn and Gary. Hello, welcome back. This week I'm joined by 3 very special guests. You want to introduce yourselves?
So, I'm Finn.
And what team do you support?
Tottenham.
I'm Fraser and I'm 10 years old.
And what team do you support?
Tottenham. And I go to Corpus Christi Catholic Primary School. And I went to a football tournament today.
And Gary, I'm also a Spurs fan.
We've got three Spurs fans in today, so I'm outnumbered. But let's quickly talk about Ralph Hassenhuttl sacking. Do you think that was the right decision?
Yes.
Yeah? Why is that?
Because Southampton were so bad under him. You couldn't predict what they were going to do next.
True. You didn't know they were going to win or going to lose. Yeah. What do you think, Finn?
He was there for a long time. I think he did a good job, but it had been rumoured for a long time.
Yeah.
So it was just really a case of when.
So they were just too inconsistent, weren't they? What do you think?
Feels like a bit like why wait this long? But yeah, I think it probably was. They're struggling. I feel like if you were Hasenhuttl, you'd be a bit like, why didn't you give me a better striker? It feels like they lack goals and have for a little while.
I think if they had waited, because they've got one more game in Liverpool, they might as well have just waited.
Yeah,
because obviously there's a break after the Liverpool game. You might as well. What's the point of bringing someone in and then you've got to go to Anfield?
Yeah.
A couple of days later, it doesn't really make much sense to me, but I'm sure they have their reasons. What do you think about?
New owners as well.
Is it new owners at Southampton? Well, that's probably why. Pump some money into the club, maybe. But they're looking like they might be on the relegation front. Do we think? Do you think Southampton will go down this season?
No.
No, you think they'll be all right?
Yeah.
All right. What about Spurs? How are Spurs going to
They're going to get in the top 6.
Top 6?
Top 4?
So not top 4?
They're going to get 3rd.
3rd?
Yeah. Arsenal are going to get 4th.
Okay. What do you guys think? Where Spurs finish at the end of the season?
Probably fourth.
Fourth? You take
Yeah.
fourth?
I'd take top 4 now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Chelsea are going to finish second and City are going to win the league.
So you think Liverpool will be out of the top 4?
Yeah, they're going
And
to
you
be in
think
European.
Chelsea will come second?
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting. Controversial.
prediction there. Obviously, I'd be a Liverpool fan. I want them to be top 4, but that's, with the Champions League and finish outside top 4, I reckon both.
Fancy your chances against Madrid?
Well, I don't know. It's a bit of pressure's off a little bit because it's not a final. We usually play them in finals.
Yeah. I think it's really hard to judge the second half of the season. You don't know how players are going to come back from the World Cup.
Exactly.
It's
I mean, we've got a few that aren't going, so they'll be fresh. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. Do you think Spurs will get through in the next round?
Yeah, just.
It should be AC Milan. They're not that good.
I think so, as long as Richarlison comes back fit and Son comes back fit.
Not as good as Inter Milan, I think, at the moment. So
Yeah.
it should be okay. Right, let's get on with the predictions. We'll start off with the 12:30 game on Saturday, Man City versus Brentford. What do we think for that one?
4-0 Man City.
You got 4-0. What about you, Finn?
I've gone 3-0.
3-0.
Haaland with a couple, I think.
Okay.
3-1 City. I think Brentford will probably get a goal from somewhere, but it's
I think
comfortable for City.
Tony might be back. I know he's suspended.
Yeah,
I'll put 3-0, I think.
3-0
With
comfortable.
Haaland being back fit now.
Yeah,
Can't really see anything else other than a City win, you would have thought.
he's not going to the World Cup, is he? So he's got
Oh, you never
full
know.
throttle.
Oh, Haaland.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about Tony. Yeah, Haaland's not going, so...
That's it, nothing to hold back for.
No, exactly. Probably another hat-trick. Bournemouth versus Everton. What do you think?
I've gone for 1-1.
1-1?
I think Everton are good defensively, but Bournemouth have been playing well. They've just been a bit unlucky.
They seem to score a lot of goals, Bournemouth.
Yeah, more than you'd think.
I mean, they scored, what, 2 against Spurs, didn't win.
Yeah.
3.
3 at Leeds, didn't win. So it's just their defence is letting them down, I think.
I
Well-
went 3 on Everton.
You got 3-1 Everton.
Oh, I had 2-1 Everton. I feel like Bournemouth just haven't quite got enough in it. Everton need a win from somewhere. But I think Kiefer Moore gets a few goals for Bournemouth, but I feel like Everton can probably handle him.
Everton are the better team, but you just don't know them Bournemouth at the moment. And then don't know Everton either. They
No.
lost at home to Leicester, didn't they? So
Surprised when I saw it, Everton don't let many goals in. It's like,
no, not really.
Just
It's
don't
not
score
hard,
many either.
really. Yeah, I've gone 1-1 as well, same as you, Finn.
yeah.
Everton are the better team.
They are the better team, but you just don't know this season. Everyone seems to be beating everyone. It's like the championship, isn't it? Liverpool versus Southampton is the next game.
I've
What we got for that
gone
one?
3-0 Liverpool.
3-0.
Salah looked back at the weekend, so I think he'll get a couple.
I went 2-0 Liverpool.
2-0.
I've controversially gone 2-2. I feel
Really?
like, yeah, Southampton sometimes do it against the big teams. New
Is this
manager.
Before or after Ralph?
After Ralph, I feel a bit of a new manager bounce. They might just be play a bit more freedom.
Okay.
What about you?
I've gone 3-0, I think.
Comfortable for Liverpool. Yeah, it should be. But
Hopefully Darwin Núñez will score a couple, maybe.
I've noticed my position in the league. I feel like I need to go on a few that are against the grain and
Exactly.
pick up a few points. Could leave me in a bigger hole. I don't know.
Southampton are going to get thrashed.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's at Liverpool as well.
Yeah. Right, Forest versus Crystal Palace.
I've actually gone for an interesting one. I've gone 4-0 to Palace.
Really?
Yeah.
4-0 Palace.
I went 3 on Palace.
Okay, we've all gone Palace. I've also gone Palace 1-0 though.
Oh, I went 1-0 Forest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just feel like
controversial today.
Forest got the crowd behind them last
Yeah,
game.
they're
Palace
behind.
play a bit hot and cold, I think, sometimes.
Their home form is definitely better than their away
Yeah.
form. I actually put them to beat Brentford last week, but they did not.
I
they
can't
lost
remember. I can't remember the last time Palace won away from home.
They won just last weekend.
Last
didn't
weekend.
They beat West Ham, didn't they? 2-1.
They got out of
First
jail.
time since April or something crazy.
Yeah, got out of jail a bit though, didn't they? Like last minute winner. So yeah.
Right, Spurs versus Leeds. We all gone for a Spurs win here?
1-0
Yeah.
Spurs.
1-0 Spurs.
I've gone 2-0 Spurs.
2-0 Spurs.
Come on, it's got to be 2-1 Spurs. We all
2-1.
all know Spurs letting a goal before they start playing.
Yeah, that's exactly why I've also gone 2-1. Probably 1-0 Leeds at half time and then Spurs
Yeah.
come back and win it 2-1.
They're picked up a bit of form Leeds last couple of
Yeah.
weeks. So.
Yeah.
Against Bournemouth was a fluke.
You think it was a fluke? What about Liverpool? Was that a fluke?
Yeah.
So,
Late goals.
I
is
think
a
they
fluke.
played alright against Liverpool.
I think we made a few mistakes. Obviously, we gave him the goal and then you were on the back foot, aren't you, at that point? Who's going to score for Spurs?
Kane and Richarlison.
I'm going to go Kulusevski.
Oh, you
He's
think
back.
he's
He's back in training on Monday. Richarlison
Is he? Will he be starting? Do you think?
might come off the
Might come
bench.
off the bench, yeah.
Where are you getting all your inside information and training from?
I mean, he's in the Brazil squad, Richarlison. So
Yeah,
He's-
he must have something.
he's my outside bet for top scorer in the World
Oh,
Cup.
really?
Yeah, apparently he plays number 9 for him, and you're like, if
Yeah.
you're number 9 for Brazil, you got to have a good chance, haven't you?
That is. If history goes by, yeah, definitely. Right, West Ham versus Leicester is the next game.
I've gone 1-0 Leicester.
1-0
Madison
Leicester.
goal. Madison goal probably.
Yeah,
Hope
West
he
Ham
goes
are
to the
over
World
here.
Cup.
You think, yeah?
Yeah, hope he goes.
What have you guys gone for?
I went 2-2.
2-2.
Yeah.
I've gone 2-1 Leicester.
Okay.
But I've got a, don't know, West Ham, they're not quite hitting the heights this season. Saw a bit of them against Bournemouth. I felt Bournemouth were a bit unlucky not to get something out of that.
Yeah, they're just not really clicking.
I
Obviously-
don't think West Ham have the guts to beat Leicester.
You know, they have the guts. Yeah.
I think 'cause Leicester are doing quite well now. They've started poorly, but they've come back.
Yeah, they've got a few goals. They've always got goals in them, Leicester, I think, if they can
Yeah.
defend.
I've gone 1-1. I've gone on different to you guys.
Yeah,
1-1,
okay.
I think David Moyes will probably be happy with the draw and not lose the game, to be honest. Right, Newcastle versus Chelsea is the 5:30 game.
0-0.
0-0.
Yeah.
I went
Interesting.
2-1 Newcastle.
Oh, so did I.
Newcastle have
I think
good
Newcastle-
defence, I think. No?
I think Newcastle will beat Chelsea. Chelsea were rubbish against
Yeah.
Arsenal.
I've gone 3-0 Newcastle. I thought Chelsea really poor. Like,
Chelsea have been playing poor this season.
Yeah, they've not
I
really-
can't see
I
them.
just can't see their goals.
No, as soon as Arsenal scored, didn't look like Chelsea were going to score at any point,
no,
really.
I just didn't think they looked up at the pace, Chelsea. Like, I know Arsenal play well, but I also thought Chelsea were pretty poor.
I mean, I
Chelsea
don't
need to work on the defence.
think, I think they need to get a better manager, to be honest. I don't think he's a good appointment at all.
I
Yeah,
think-
They sacked Tuchel.
Yeah, I think they're so used to having international managers at top level, and to bring someone in from a lower club, it's not like them. And I don't think it's good. I think he'll be sacked before the end of the season. That's
I
just
think
my
Potter
opinion.
should even get another manager in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they've got a really odd-shaped squad as well, Chelsea. Like Spurs have had a few years where it's hard to work out who you bring on from the bench, and I thought there was a bit of that with Chelsea at the weekend. Like, who are you going to bring on? Who's going to change it?
Doesn't seem to be like Arsenal have this core, you know, the starting 11. Chelsea just, I don't know, players are out of position. It doesn't quite.
Yeah, doesn't seem to
work,
click.
doesn't it? Wolves versus Arsenal is the Saturday evening game, 7:45.
I don't really like Arsenal, but Wolves are
Wolves
poor
just-
team.
yeah.
Yeah. 3-0 I've gone.
You've gone 3-0 Arsenal.
I've gone 1-1.
1-1. I think Wolves get a point off
Yeah.
Arsenal.
Yeah, I went 2-1 Arsenal. I just can't see how they're not going to win that one.
I've gone the same as well. 2-1. I don't think Wolves they need a new manager.
He's coming, isn't he, after this game? But it's like I think it's too early for him to make a difference.
Yeah, I think Arsenal is too good at the moment. Confidence is up.
Yeah,
I just can't see them dropping points there. The Wolves, they'll make it tricky for them. They're not an easy team to beat. That's
Yeah.
what I found out.
I always feel like Neves has got a goal in him.
Yeah. Either a long range goal or a penalty.
Yeah.
Brighton versus Villa is the first of the Sunday games. What have we gone for on that one?
I've gone 1-1. I don't think
1-1.
they'll lose. Emery did alright against Man
beat
United.
Man United in his first game.
Yeah.
I almost went for a Villa win here, but I ended up going for a draw, 2-2. What have you gone for?
I went 2-1 Brighton.
2-1 Brighton.
I went 2-1 the other way, Villa. Just
Oh,
feel like
okay,
they're on a
so
bit of an
you're
upswing
different.
at the moment. Like, also,
Okay.
Brighton, I know Lallana said they do score goals, but I think there's times with Brighton where they just play everything down the middle. I think Emery's probably smart enough just to shut them down a little bit.
Yeah, they both played well in the last game. Probably say Brighton are the better team maybe at the moment, but just
Yeah.
we've got some controversial. It's going to be the opposite of you guys. You've gone completely opposite of each other, so we'll see what happens. Fulham versus Man United is the final game. What have you gone for on that one?
I've gone 2-0 United. I think They're just a bit. They seem to get points, just when they shouldn't.
Yeah, I mean, they surely should have bounced back from losing against Villa. What have you gone for?
I've gone 1-1.
1-1.
Fulham have been on a good one with form, so have United.
Yeah. Do you think Fulham will get a point off Man United?
Yeah, is that Fulham?
Yeah, it's true. They have played well at home. What have you gone for, Gary?
I went for 2-2. I've
2-2.
kind of assumed Mitrovic is back, but yeah, I just feel like United will ship goals. They haven't got Varane, maybe like one or two others, and yeah, I think Fulham will sign off with
They don't have
something at home.
Dallo either.
Yeah, there you go.
I think I put 2-1. I think Ronaldo will come on to score.
We'll have Fernandes back and United are ticking again.
He'll do his usual celebration.
Soon!
I think they'll come away with a win. So that's it. That's all 10 games.
That was quick.
Yes. So how many subscribers do we want before the end of the year?
I want 1,000 subscribers, so hit that subscribe button.
I mean, I'll take 100. We'll take 100.
How many are you committing to, Finn? How many of your friends are going to follow?
10.
10? Well,
Yeah.
like I said, if I get to 100 before
What are we on
football
at the
starts,
moment?
86 at the
40.
point of filming.
Try to hit the subscribe button and the like button at the same time.
Yeah, you Fraser knows. Right, just before we go, the game that we're going to do this week is the Fulham Man United game. Just get your comment and the predictions below. Obviously, whoever gets it gets their comment pin. We haven't had a winner yet. Can you believe it? No one's got a single one right so far. So yeah, do get your
I went 3-0
comments.
Spurs last week, and that was a bit wrong.
No, exactly.
I could have told you that wasn't going to work.
So that's all we've got time for today. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye! Have a good day!